Greetings! Let's play some more Duelyst, shall we? Last time I introduced you to the game, I showed you how the game works and talk about what you do in this game. And this time we are going to make ourselves a deck, and then we shall try to defeat this boss battle. So let's get right into it. I got myself one new card, so that's what that was. So, a new deck. Oh, and I can disenchant my extra cards. I'm going to talk about that soon. So, let's start a new deck. And the first thing you do when you want to make a deck is to choose your general. So there's 2 generals for each faction, and there is 6 factions. There's the Lionar, and these 2 belong to that one. Lionar are like knights and paladins, holy spells and such things. So they have healing, they have some nice buffs, not so much spell damage. They have, I believe they focus more on minions and support spells rather than direct damage spells. Then we have the Songhai, these 2. And these on the other hand focus very much on the damage spells and other ways to quickly kill your opponent. Then we have the Vitruvian, who are these 2. They are kinda like... They have very interesting cards. They have structures you can place down, and they spawn a new minion each turn. And then that minion disappears. They also have quite a lot of spells to increase the strength of your minions and other cool stuff. Then we have the Abyssian, these 2 here. They focus very much on the death. They are the black mage of this game. So they have quite many spells to kill opponents as well as kill your own troops, to gain buffs, to restore health and such thing. They also have minions that benefit from other minions dying. Then we have the Magma, who very much focus on just having huge minions that wreck everything. They are the green mage in this game. If you played Magic the Gathering, they are very much the green mana from that game. Then we have the Vana, and I actually have 3 heroes for them, but these 2 are actually the same, it's just a skin. The Vana are also a spell heavy faction, but their spells rely on position and other cool stuff. They are like a mix of Songhai and Vitruvian in my opinion. They have lots of damage spells, but they also have kinda cool utility stuff. So there we go. I'm going to be playing as Lionar first. I'm going to make the same kind of deck that I basically had already. I'm just going to show you how to do a deck, how to make a deck. So we are going to take Argion Highmane, who has the spell to increase my minions' attack. So that's our general. Picking your general chooses your faction, so you can only use that faction's cards as well as neutral cards. You cannot use the other faction's cards, which is normal for this type of games. The other general's Bloodborne spell is to restore health to a minion, but in my opinion that's not necessarily as good, because minions tend to die really easily. So, I mean, it is good. There's lots of cards in here based on healing. Like, for example, this unit here, Light Chaser. Whenever anything is healed, this minion gains +1/+1. So it gets as stronger as you heal your minions, or as anything is healed. So there's definitely synergy there. So, let's see. What cards do I need? Well, the first thing about making a deck is to choose the deck name, obviously. Now, that's not really that important, but Holy Conquest. There we go. Because I'm going to use this deck to conquer my opponents. Yes! The first thing to do is, if you have some kind of idea for your deck, a theme, then obviously you want to pick cards based on that theme. If you don't, you should start from the lower cost minions, 1 and 2. 2 mana is really important in this game. 1 mana cards, sure, you can take them, or 0 mana cards if you have them. Sure, you can take them, but in this game 2 mana is the important mana cost. Because the player who goes first starts with 2 mana, and the player who goes second starts with 3 mana. So you can kind of like skip 1 mana, unlike in games like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, where you very much want to focus on 1 mana cards as well. So for starters, let's get some minions. Now we have some very good 2 mana minions here that we can take. We can take Azurite Lion, which is a 2 mana 2/3 with celerity, so he can activate twice per turn. And 3 health is a really good amount because most 2 mana minions have 2 attack. Or if they have 3 attack, then they have 2 health. So if you have 3 attack, that means the minion most likely can survive 1 hit. It can also survive 1 hit from generals. All generals start with 2 attack, so that is a really good amount. And with 2 attack and 2 actions, this minion can kill quite many other minions. So let's take a few of those. This, which is a battle pet, meaning that I cannot control its actions. Battle pets are usually slightly better than you would normally have with that mana cost, but the downside is that you cannot control them. So there's that. Fish, opening gambit. So when this minion enters the battlefield, it does something. It restores 2 health to anything. So I can use this to heal whatever I want to heal. My general, my minions, even enemy minions if I really want to do that. So let's take a few of these 2. I'm not going to be I'm not going to be taking light chasers because I don't plan on healing that much. Sure, I could take them and then it would synergize with Fizz, but that's unlikely to happen. I could also take Silvercard Squires, 1 mana 1/4. Not too good, so I'm just going to ignore that. We have better minions. Sun Wisps, 2 mana 2/1, opening gambit, draw a card. So when you play this minion, you also draw a new card. You might hear some music in the background again. I think the trumpet guy is playing again. Oh, girl, I don't know who it is. Anyway, Sun Wisps. I could take a few of these, but they only have 1 health, so they die pretty much anything. So perhaps not. I'm going to take some Windblade Adepts. 2 mana 2/3. Zeal. Zeal means whenever this minion is near my general, it gains a buff, so 2 attack. I'm going to take 2 of those. Or actually 3 of those. And we have 7 2 mana cards now. Other minions that we need. Let's move to 3 mana. I'm going to take Silvercard Knights, which are really good. So they have to provoke. So enemies must attack this unit if they are near it, and they cannot move away from it. So that's really good if you want to stop some enemies from moving or attacking specific minions. And I'm going to take 3 of these. I'm also going to take 2 Scintillas, which have the Bloodshot special ability, meaning that when I activate my General's Bloodbone spell, it does something. In this case, it heals my General for 3. So that's some nice way to heal my General. Take 2 of those. And when everything is healed, you give your General +1 attack. Again, I'm not going with the healing route, so this isn't really that good. So I'm going to ignore it. Let's move to 4 mana minions. A Lucian Brawler. 4/4 celerity with 4 mana. So again, this unit can activate twice. So if it doesn't try, if I attack with this unit and it doesn't die, then that means it gets to attack again, and that's a potential 8 points of damage. So that's really, really good. So I want 2 of these. Sunbreaker. I'm just going to ignore that. Suntide Maiden. Seal. At the end of your turn, fully heal this minion. That could be good. But I'm going to ignore it for now. Let's move to high mana, high cost minions for now. I'm going to take Grandmaster Zir, which is a legendary card. You can see the card's rarity from this gem in the middle. So if it's a white, it means it's common. If there is no gem there, it means it's a starting card. You get it from the very beginning. So you will definitely have that. If it is blue, then it's rare. If it is purple, then it's epic. And if it is orange, then it's legendary. I'm going to take Grandmaster Zir. When your general dies, Grandmaster Zir becomes your general. So this is a good way to make sure that my general is safe, because, you know, if I have this minion on the board, then if my general dies, I get the new one. So I want that. Excelsios. Provoke and celerity. So again, enemies must attack this, and this minion can activate twice per turn. This minion gains +1/+1 for each time you healed anything this game. I'm going to take one of those, because it's a high cost provoke, and it has pretty good attack, and it doesn't have to be on the board when I heal something. So if I use this at the beginning of game, this unit still gains the bonus. So that's really nice. Then let's move on to neutral minions. I'm going to take one Aether Master from here. You may replace an additional card each turn. So if I am in a position where I have lots of cards that I don't want to use at the moment, this is really good, because then I can just replace them and get better cards. It's not quite card draw, but it's good. I'm going to skip the 1 mana minions because I don't really need them. I could take them if I wanted to, but nah. There isn't anything there that I want. And I'm going to be skipping quite many of these cards, but of course I'm going to talk about the ones that I do pick. I'm going to pick one Ephemeral Shroud, which has the opening gambit skill of dispelling 1 nearby space. So opening gambit again when it enters the battlefield, and dispel 1 nearby space. This is really good if there is a opponent who likes to use spells to increase 1 minion's strength, make it really tough, or if they just use some kind of spell to you know, do something, stun a minion or lower minion's attack or something, then I can dispel that spell away with this one. So one of those. And I'm going to take one Healing Mystic, which is basically same as Fish, but slightly worse. Although I can actually choose what to do with this minion, unlike Fish, who does whatever he wants to do. I'm going to ignore all of these, even though perhaps I shouldn't. I'm going to take one Crossbones, which destroys an enemy minion with ranged special ability when it comes to the battlefield. So in this game it's really important to pick tech cards. Basically you pick these, if you have a tech card, it means that that card is used specifically to counter something else. You take it for a certain situation, and otherwise it's perhaps not as good as another card. But when that situation comes and you have this card, it's really good. So ranged minions can attack from anywhere on the battlefield, and you cannot strike them back if they are far away. So I can use this minion to destroy a ranged minion. So that's really good. I could also take Lady Locke, which is a minion that I really like. It's provoke, and when it enters the battlefield, any other minion that I play after her gains +1/+1 and provoke, so I can get lots of taunts with this minion. Not taunts, lots of provokes. If I want to protect something. It is really expensive to do so, so there's that. Perhaps I'll skip her for now. Anything else that I want from 3 mana? Probably. I could take Soyone. However you say that. Whenever this minion deals damage, draw a card. So I'm going to take one of those. I only have one. To get some card draw on my deck. What else? What else? The next minion I'm going to be taking is Primus Shieldmaster. So this we saw last time, I believe. 4 mana, 3/6 provoke. So this is a really good card if you want to protect something. So I'm going to take 3 of those. And I have 5 4 mana cards. I only have minions, so I'm going to skip rest of the 4 mana minions. See if there's anything in 5 mana. Summon 2 copies of this minion on random spaces. Celerity. Provoke. Random artifact, that could be good. Whenever your general takes damage, give this minion +1 to attack and draw a card. I'm going to take one of those. I think that's enough minions for now. There's lots of lots of legendaries here. Yes, that's enough minions for now. I have 26 minions, or 25 minions, and my general. Now let's take some spells. Beam Shock stun an enemy, so they cannot act on their next turn. Useful, but I don't think that I'm going to take those. Sunstone Braces, an artifact, gives my general +1 attack. Not very good. I don't really care for this. Aegis Barrier, choose a friendly minion. It can't be targeted by enemy spells. Draw a card. So if you want to protect a minion, this is a really good card for that. It also is a cantrip, so when it's played, it draws another card to replace it. So I'm going to take that. And again, it's a legendary card, so that's really nice. Give a friendly minion +3 health, so that is maximum health. So if you have a Fish 3/3, with this spell it could be 3/6. Deal 4 damage to a minion and your general. Pull any minion to the space in front of your general. Nah. I am going to take 1 through strike. Deal 2 damage to a minion, so that's a damage spell. It's quite useful. Perhaps I should take Lasting Judge. Nah, but it costs 2 mana. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. If anything was healed this turn, deal 4 damage instead. Give a friendly minion Force Field. Dispel 2/2 area. I'm going to take Tempest. Deal 2 damage to everything, so that's some AoE damage. Let me clear a number of small minions. I'm going to take 2 Martyrdoms, so I can destroy any minion with this spell, no matter how big it is. It restores that minion's health to its general, so there's a drawback to it, of course. Sky Burial would be the other one. Destroy a minion that is not nearby any general. That's pretty hard to use, so I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take Skywind Glaives. Friendly minions nearby your general gains +2 attack, so that is one of my win conditions. If I have lots of minions around me, I can give them a sudden boost in attack and hopefully win with this card. Holy Immolation. Restore 4 health to a friendly minion, deal 4 damage to enemies around it, so more AoE. I'm going to take 2 of them. Trinity Oath, draw 3 cards and restore 3 health to your general. Some card draw again. I will take a second one, but I'm not going to take one yet. Ooh, 8 spells and 1 artifact. I'm sure we can take some more. More spells. Another Tempest is a good one. Give a minion plus attack equal to its health. That could be good. Sundrop Elixir, restore 5 health to anything. It could be a way to heal my general. I'm going to take 1 Lasting Judgment. Give any minion plus 3 attack but minus 3 health. Actually, do I really want that? I'm actually not going to take that. Never mind. I'm going to take another True Strike spell. I can get 3 more cards for my deck. When you get cards in this game, if you can have a maximum of 3 of each card in your deck. So I have 3 Windblade Adepts in my deck. I cannot add any more. If you get more Windblade Adepts, oh well, you can't get them because they are, you always have them. But if I had 4 Scintillas, for instance, I will never be able to use 4 of them in a deck. So what I can do is I can disenchant my extra cards to get Spirit, or if you played Hearthstone, Dust, and then I can use this Dust to make new cards that I don't have. So you can see these cards I do not have in my collection. I have just never gotten any of them, but I could use my Spirit to make them if I wanted to. And there's pretty good spells and minions there. But I'm not going to do that right now. So what else do I need? Give all friendly minions +1/+1. I'm going to take 1 Divine Bond. That seems like a good idea. And I guess I'm going to take more minions. I'm going to take 1 of these. And 1 more of these. So there's my 40 cards. And it's not too bad. It could be better, I'm sure, but this is fine. So I'm going to save my deck, Holy Conquest, and there it is. Let's take it out for a ride. Let's see if we can defeat our boss battle. Monolith Guardian. Can you prove yourself worthy of entry into the Monolith? Reward available. I don't know. Let's see if we can defeat him. So boss battles are... Ooh. Boss battles are a weekly thing. Or every other week, I think. Either way, they are just an AI battle. The boss is obviously harder than normal. They have some special cards for them. I'm just going to go with this. Now what this guy? Sarlacc the Eternal, Dying Wish, resummon this minion on a random space so it always comes back. Ugh. Whenever Monolith Guardian destroys an enemy, it assimilates them. Oh, that sounds bad. Let's take a step backwards and summon our 2/3 minion, that is 4/3. Ooh, Skywind Glaive. Don't actually need that right now. Hello. Ooh. Your general has +1 attack. Ugh. Well, I'm going to kill this minion with my own. There we go. And summon this one right here. I don't need the Skywind Claves yet because I don't have that many minions, so replace that, and that's good, I suppose. Nope. There he goes. Huh. I could kill this again if I wanted to all enemies around it with my minion. Which might be a good idea actually. Or not. Ah, but I don't have the mana necessary to do that. So I'm going to do this. This is going to hurt, but it's just something that I have to accept. I'm going to keep you there. And give this minion more attack. I don't want to replace my god. So, Scintilla healed me since I used my Bloodborne spell. So that negated some of the damage. Let's go. So obviously I need to kill this guy as fast as I can, but I don't want to attack him with my minions because if this general kills any of my minions, he assimilates them, whatever that means. Possibly he just gets them to himself. Ow. Ooh, that's really, really not nice. Deal 4 damage to the enemy general, restore 5 health to your general. Oof. That hurts. So if I want to, I can take 10 damage. That's quite a lot of damage. Don't replace that one actually, I might need him. I could replace him. Not what I wanted. Ooh. I guess I need to do this. Yeah. That hurts. But we'll live. So, use this. So he cannot use a spell on it. Hit that. Heal this minion so that it doesn't die accidentally. And summon this minion here. And now I'm just praying that I can kill him next turn, basically. He's surrounded by my minions, so he can only escape towards here. And I have my Holy Immolation spell here. Okay, he hit my general. What is he going to do now? That king back there. Ooh. Well, that is not actually bad at all. Neither is that. So I think I won. Hooray! So first of all use this. Actually no. Just in case that something goes terribly, terribly wrong. Do this. Actually, you know, yes. Heal that one. Oh, what? He became awakened. Failure prevented. Strength renewed. Systems adapt. Sure. I should have seen this one coming. So how about you kill that one? Oof. It was too good to be true. So let's see what he's going to do next. Ow. Yeah, he assimilated it, so it's his now. That is unfortunate. Yep. Oh god. This is terrible. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be winning this match. Even if I summon this one. But I'm not going to be going down without a fight, so summon him. And let's see what this takes to us. Okay. He's going to attack me. Ow. He only has 13 health, so that is not something that I cannot do to him. I mean, I can kill him with good luck. Is he even going to... What is he doing? Yeah. So my general is dead. Luckily I had Grandmaster Zir here, so he is my general now. Don't summon any more things. Oh, good gracious. Let's see now. Come here. Summon this one. Give him... Or do I? Do I give him? Hit him. I have 8 health. Yes. Give him bones attack and... heal yourself! I don't need that anymore, so... Okay, that can still help me. Good. Ooh. Now let's see what he's going to do. If he is dumb, if the AI is dumb enough, I might win this. No, I think he's... Oh, he escaped. You cowards! Come back here! Dang. I had kind of hoped that he would just stay there. Ow. So what is my minion going to do? Yeah, he's going to do that. Which is understandable. Replace. Ooh. Ooh. you come here. That there and put that there. You take that. I don't know, I might still lose this, but perhaps I should have actually placed this one somewhere here. Oh well. So what is he going to do? Flying. This is so unfortunate. Because that is there. I cannot dispel it. Dang it. Stupid thumbstone. Well, I can kill him and myself. And that is probably what I have to do. And it was so close. So close, but so far away. Well, let's see if this gives us a win, or is it just a draw? Defeat, yeah. Obviously. That's too bad. Oh well. It was a valiant effort, let's put it that way. I need to think about if I need to make another deck against that guy. But for now, thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like and a comment and join me on the next episode where I will try again to defeat this boss. So, see you there.